Page 142, The Muffin Man. Another exercise in harmonizing. Now here, they're not telling us which chord to use when, but they're giving us a menu up above of which chords we're allowed to use. There's three of them, the 1, the 5/7, and the 5/7 of 5. Okay. But the first thing I want to do is play the melody. I just want to hear the melody. It's 4 flats. We're in the key of A flat major. So it's here. Okay, now I know what the melody sounds like. Now I want to know what my chords are. My choices, they're telling me. I get the 1 chord where I'm in A flat major here. And I get a 5/7 chord, and I'm going to use that position. Remember, in a 5/7, use the top 2 notes in the hand position here, and then move the little finger down 1/2 step here. That's a 5/7. That way I'm not moving around. And then this 5/7 of 5 mess. Well, you start with the 1 chord, and then you go to the 5 chord, which is here. That would be there. And then I want a 5/7 of that. So I'm going to do the 5 and build a 7 chord. Remember, the dominant has to be a major chord. So here, because in the key it would be that. It's got to be a major chord. I need a D natural and an A flat. So that is the 5/7 of 5. So it's here. And that normally would resolve into the 5 chord, but in this case we don't get a 5 chord, we get the 5/7 chord. So rather than resolving to that, we're going to add the 7th. We're going to resolve to that. Because that is a 5/7 chord. Remember, here 5/7 is this. Here, and I put this on the bottom. Here, and I leave that out. I can play it, I don't need to. So this, or here, I think it sounds better without the B flat. And then it can go to the 1 chord. Okay, so we kind of have a chord sequence built in for us because the 5/7 is going to resolve back to the other chord. So let's see what they sound like here. This is just block chords here. And I need a chord with the same notes as the main notes in the melody. Here, here, here. Same thing. Now I want this. And that's your 5/7 of 5 chord. Back to the 5/7 chord. I like 5 chord better, but they want 5/7. That's fine. Again. Crazy about it, but that's what they're saying. So okay, let's try the broken chords. Maybe it sound better. Can't sound any worse. This is. Remember that? That's that, and then. Then they want you to transpose it to G major in case you haven't had enough fun yet. So we're going to go from A flat major down a 1/2 step to G major. So we're playing all white keys except the F sharps. And in the music, the notes just go down 1. So instead of an E, I'm playing a D. I'm going to play in the key of G major. I just took all the notes in the melody down a 1/2 step. There, I just played them down 1 note, I should say. Take them down 1 note and then play in the key of G major, or white keys except for the F sharp. Then the chords, well, in G major, 1 chord is here, and the 5/7 chord, same thing. I'm just going to take a little finger down a 1/2 step and top 2 notes here. And then the 5/7 of 5, well, there's the 5 chord. A 5/7 of that, start here as major, here. So that's it. I'll come down here. So that's 5/7 of 5, and it's going to resolve to the 5, except they don't give us a 5. We've got to do a 5/7. Okay? Or much. Those are the chords. Then we try it with this and see what we get. We go. And here, gotta be a major chord. And then 5/7 chord here. Back here. Try different patterns in the left hand. Let's go back to the A flat major. Try different patterns out. You experiment with it. I'm bored, so I'm going on, but you have fun with it.